Good afternoon, welcome to Board of Assessors meeting Wednesday, June 24th, here 4:30 at 382 North Main, second floor. In accordance with MGL Chapter 30, Section 20, we're required to tape this meeting, and we tape our own meeting, and LCAT is here, video and audio tape our meeting, and no one from the public is here as of yet. In attendance, Hayden Smith, Marilyn Gadini, Marty Gretchen, and Director Carrie Ann and Assistant Miss Lefty. So review of the minutes from May of 26.
Mr. Chairman, I have reviewed our minutes from the meeting of May 20th. I find them to be in order and move that they be put into record.
Great, no discussion. We get a second.
Yes, I second that. I reviewed them also.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Start off warrants. Fiscal 27 preliminary real estate warrant amount of $28,358,560.21. What is that for?
This is for the preliminary taxes that will be issued at the end of the month. They will be due on August 1st, and then another one will be issued at the end of September, beginning of October, which will be due November 1st.
And with that, the fiscal 27 preliminary real estate CPA warrant, an amount of $224,481.64.
And these taxes are based upon half of what was paid in the previous fiscal year.
Okay, fiscal 23 preliminary personal property warrant, an amount of $1,058,510.26. Fiscal 26 supplemental number 2 real estate warrant, amount of $20,048.30. What is that for?
That is for any homes that received their certificate of occupancy between January 1st and June 30th
Of last year?
of 2026.
Fiscal 20 supplemental number 2 CPA warrant, amount of $188.99, and the number above that. We got a few reports. Motor vehicle excise abatements from 24, 25, 26 for May, an amount of $7,989.63. And we have the LA3 sales report for the month of May, which we just went over pretty good.
Healthy. A lot of sales.
A lot of arm's length sales for May. Couple of high-end ones coming up next for June.
Yeah.
A lot of pending sales.
A lot of inventory too, finally.
Yeah, just kicked down. Some are actually sitting. We had $1 million sale. Oh, closed already. That was a quick closing. Wow. Any questions, further questions? Hayden, Marilyn?
Nope.
No.
All right. Move on to building permits. How many new dwellings?
In the month of May, we have 2 new dwellings, which brings our total up to 7 for the year.
And they were single family, no condos, right?
Correct.
Good sized houses though. 3-car
I think the
garage,
second one-
2.5 bedroom, bathrooms.
Yeah, I think the second one, I think they paid a lot for that lot last year too. All right.
Yeah.
Need more?
Just gonna say that lot was split off from another
Oh, it was?
parcel this year.
You
So
sure?
it'll be a new lot for 28.
So 2 parcels are from a house lot.
It was one big lot, and then
Yeah.
they separated off this one lot for
Yeah.
this
Okay.
house.
Alrighty. That's it. Roof, siding, windows. We're all done with the building report. No further questions, I believe. Go right to the director report. Carrie Ann.
Okay, so the fiscal year 2027 preliminary tax file was completed at the beginning of this month. The fiscal 27 preliminary first quarter tax bills will be sent prior to July 1st with a due date of August 3rd. Typically, these are due on the 1st, but because the 1st is on a Saturday this year, they will be due Monday, August 3rd. And if a taxpayer has not received their tax bill, they should reach out to the collector's office. Personal property. As part of the inspection process, all new businesses will be visited for personal property asset inspection. We do have the 27 telephone, telegraph, and pipeline valuations, which we will discuss in a little while. And we will also required by the DOR as a 50-50 blend, utility valuations, and this is completed by our consultant. And once he has completed these valuations, he will be bringing that to us at a later meeting. Cyclical inspections are complete. We visited over 500 homes, and we reviewed along with a photo. And this was done in the month of May.
Wow.
And we are in the process of updating our camera system with all the new information.
How many did they attempt to get into?
I do not know. I haven't gotten that far.
Wow, 'cause I actually
Melissa might know
I
more.
thought they sent out letters to 500 people.
Yeah, we did.
And it says here over 500 were visited.
Right. So whether that's 500 homes that they visited, but it doesn't necessarily
If they
mean they
went
got into
inside.
all 500 homes.
Oh, I got you.
Building permits. Prior to setting our values for 2027, we must visit all open building permits, and that is already completed.
Wow.
So we're in the process of updating our camera system again to determine our new growth. And our data collector visited about 200 building permits, and myself and Melissa will be reviewing the other permits that we have. I also just wanted to mention some upcoming and past educational seminars that we have been doing. Thursday, June 4th, we had a SWAT person in our office for a couple hours while we attended the Hampton County Assessors Association, and that was regarding exemptions and seminar and veteran work-off programs. And this past week, I was out in Plymouth for a conference, and that was about defending your values. At the ATB, they had solar and battery pilot information and income approach to value and much, much more. But it was very informative, and I am happy I went.
Why, how was the income approach?
I was gonna ask about that too.
Because, you know, when I've been to the ATB, even for high-end stuff, they still go right to market value. They always ignore.
So
So what do they say about income?
more so they keep looking at the commercial businesses and whatnot is what was
Right.
more discussed, commercial and industrial properties
Okay.
as far as using the income approach.
Because they, you know, with the behind us, shopping center behind us, you know, for abatement purposes, they have all the income, but they just still went by market data.
Oh, hopefully we won't have one like that for a very long time.
Yeah.
We won't have to worry.
How does that
Because they
affect
do-
us? Like,
Because they do appraisals on it, and
Yeah,
the person who did it, you know, he had shopping centers that, you know, that he used, and they used market value. And then income is everywhere, but they still go to market value on our card and at the ATB.
well, usually when you can look at the income in the market, it should be
Well, it
pretty
should
close.
be. Well, I mean,
So that's where you do have to look at both
Right.
sides of
I
it.
just wonder how, you know, just curious, that's all.
And also we have the annual summer school coming up, August 3rd to August 7th in Southbridge. We will definitely be sending Melissa as she has 2 more classes to complete before she receives her MAA.
Wow,
nice.
So yeah,
that's gonna go
And-
right to her head too.
and so possibly sending Chris depending on what else will be happening
How's
at
he
the
doing?
MAO. He's doing good.
Great. All right, I think I have one other question. So we hit the permits harder because we try to get there and see what it is by July 1st.
Yes.
That we usually do?
Yes,
Okay.
and Melissa and I will be out and about on Monday and Tuesday to verify all the new homes and where they are as of June
As
30th.
you know, we had some abatements and they're saying, oh, this is where we were on June 20th. No, that's July 10th, okay.
Right, so that's why Melissa, we're gonna be going out, taking pictures, interior pictures as well if we can, so we can get all that data.
Great,
So,
great job on director report, update. Moving on, open session, fiscal 27 omitted and revised assessment report.
so this is just something that we need to file with the state yearly if we had any omitted and revised properties,
We had none.
and we had none.
Well, that makes it easy.
And
And this
the
is
same for
same thing,
amended LA
yes.
13. And then fiscal 20, farmland valuation advisory commission recommended values. That comes from the state, doesn't it?
Yes, that is from the Farmland Valuation Advisory Commission. They are the recommended values for fiscal year 27. Previously, the town has adopted the average rating under the productivity based on the dominant soil rating in town. So just looking for the board to vote on whether we do below average, average, or above average. But again, we have historically voted for the average.
Yeah. We vote now
Yes,
and make a recommendation to vote average for the farmland.
Did you say that it's based on soil testing?
yes.
Do we have soil testing?
So it's,
We don't do it.
no, we don't.
So what are we basing it on?
Just that's what it's historically been.
Okay. What would it take to do soil testing?
Oh, I-
Would there be any reason
I do not know.
to do it? I mean, if we wanted, I have no problem voting average and maintaining the status quo, and I don't think this necessarily affects our town super much. But just as a matter of doing things the right way,
It's something I can
I would be
definitely,
curious
Yeah.
to know.
I
Look
can
into
find
what is
more
the soil,
information
yeah.
for next year for you if you would like.
I did a.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm
No,
just
I
thinking
know.
like,
No,
what-
absolutely.
If we're
It's a
gonna
good
make
question,
a decision
though.
on it, why don't we just
Yeah.
have no? You know, probably only one time doesn't need to get done.
Yeah, because I did an appraisal, treehouse bought property in Woodstock, Connecticut, where they now have their stuff and grow crops. And where they had bought it, them and one other place in Connecticut had the highest soil rating. Just two properties.
Oh wow.
And I was wondering like, well, I wonder who does that? You know, like,
And actually, somebody in the western side of the state is on the commission, so I'd be more than happy to
And
reach
maybe-
out to her to find
Yeah.
out.
And maybe we don't have to incur any cost, but if somebody else has done it in town or something, we could even ask like, hey, did you get soil
but they
testing
do
done?
rate them, there are
We
some.
want to stay average, or maybe
Yeah.
we could go below it. I don't know. You know what I
In
mean?
the other
Or
communities I
above
have
average.
been in, they've pretty much have all adopted the average.
I wonder if, like
I
I
can
said,
understand why. I mean,
Yeah,
it's easy
wonder
to
if someone
defend the average.
is above average in this area.
I don't know.
It's not on an individual basis though, or it is. It's for the whole town, or it's for per property,
The whole town,
the whole town.
yes.
Yeah, it's weird.
So you would just test one area or multiple areas in town. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I know someone on the commission, so I will definitely be more than happy to reach out to her to find out exactly how the soil rating is determined.
And on this farmland thing, they also have stuff for animals.
Mm-hmm.
When we were first doing it, there was a question on two-legged and four-legged.
Yeah. Well, I saw the breakdown of all the animals. Now,
Yeah.
is that just for farms though? Is that just for under certain categories like classifications?
Yeah, I mean,
Like I have chickens at one of my house. Do I get assessed
So they
$2 a
don't-
we used to
piece?
discuss it like yearly, and I
They
forget
assess you
why.
$2.
now.
We
Well,
don't
that's what it
do
says
the
here.
chickens,
We
but
used
we
to
do
it though,
Yeah.
right?
but the horses
So-
are.
Yeah.
I think way back
That's-
when,
This says horses,
The chickens
ponies,
were-
miniature horses,
but
cows,
now it's
bulls,
just
or it goes
horses.
down to sheep,
What about
goats,
pigs and goats?
chickens,
No.
ducks, geese, turkeys,
you must have adopted
Wow.
ostrich.
the exemption to
The
exempt them
chickens are
from.
$2.
But
How
that's,
much are the
I don't
geese?
have that
And when I was
information
here,
in
we,
front of
they,
me.
they used to have
The
to list
corner
their
of
stuff.
Meadowbrook and
So are we going to adopt that or are we going to table it?
We can. I'm happy to adopt the average,
Yeah,
but
we'll-
if you're
Okay.
saying that maybe for
We'll
next
adopt,
year,
we'll adopt the average, but look into it.
yeah,
Okay,
that'd be great.
so,
Good call by Hayden, why not? But I don't know how they do it. Like I said, Connecticut, 2 locations. That's why they're there and they're gonna build,
Hmm.
I remember
grow hops.
years ago,
Right.
'Cause
Well, that
it just,
makes
it just
sense.
got warm enough.
a
To grow
residential
hops.
house,
Hmm.
and I don't wanna
Like a
say
new
out
thing.
loud where it was, but the people were buying it and they tested the soil and they found arsenic in the soil, so they, and it was from old lumber or something, so they, yeah.
I'll definitely reach
Yeah.
We
out to
could, and
her.
we could have all stuff in the soil, like
Yeah.
the rail trail. I remember walking that recently.
Well,
There's
the
all these
turkey farm. when they
pictures
s-
of what the
Yeah.
stuff they were doing. I mean, who knows what's in it?
Yeah, what was
Right.
that called? Nottingham was where the big turkey farm
farm
was.
had methane gas because
So-
he used to, he
So
used to let
people-
everybody
Some
bury
person,
their stuff.
yeah, some person didn't build there because what's it become? When all the animals,
Oh, there's,
there's a name of they'll rot and they're on there and they give out
Oh.
some kind of,
but it also
what's that
had
called?
methane.
Methane was something
Yeah.
else.
Decompose?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Caca.
Isn't that what they do? They decompose?
no. No, it's like,
He's thinking
like
of
a,
something.
called, not radon, but it's a name for it, like
Oh,
something
okay.
wrong with soil because of all the deceased animals. The soil has X in it, and I'm just forgetting what it is. I'll look it up.
Okay.
Not decomposed. Telephone valuations?
This is for information. I did include all that for everybody, what their new telephone and pipeline. I don't know if you
Okay.
mind me combining both or if you want me to do it separately. But if the board does not agree with the new valuations that were set by the Division of Local Services, then they have until July 15th in order
Okay.
to file an appeal. So this is more so for
Sure.
information
Right.
purposes.
Roy looks at those, doesn't he?
Yes,
Typically?
yes.
Okay.
And then we grab
with
the
the
new growth
pipeline,
from
yeah.
them and
Did
Yeah.
the fee go up or down or stay the same?
there was new growth
Mhm.
for all the telephone valuations and the pipeline. There was some new growth.
And proposed valuations,
Our consultant has not reached out to me as of yet. He just grabbed the information the beginning of the month, so I have not heard of anything yet from
And-
him,
and
but he
that's
was
for-
gonna work on
that's
that.
for all the valuations?
Yes.
Nothing to do with the pipeline and before that, I just wanna make.
That is correct.
Okay. I'll start looking at stuff too. Great. And, we have, gentlemen coming
That's
in
in-
open session, right?
In executive session.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
that's executive.
All right. I think that's it for open session.
Yes.
Any further, okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Make a recommendation, to go into executive session for, one appointment and motor vehicle excise and boat abatements, a real estate exemption abatement. All those, we'll take a roll call vote. Hayden Smith,
Yes.
Raylan Gadini,
Yes.
Martin Grogan, yes.